Hello everyone, thank you so much for finding time to join us once again. It's Dear Parent O'Clock. Yay! It's always a joy, man. Fridays are my happiest days, and I'm very honest. Najua ngine Sunday ndio the best day during the day of church. Me, it's Dear Parent Day, so Friday happens to be my favorite day. Thank you so much for always being part of the community and this journey and this channel. Manze tumegrow. Na ni nyinyi mnafanya tuna grow. So thank you to every subscriber, to everyone that watches, to every comment, to all those shares that you get sharing. Manze, you are making this worthwhile, and I totally appreciate you. Dear Parent has been on for some time now, and we are grateful for every guest that has come. And so my take has always been, if you missed out on any episode, or if you've never watched, because I never know, so if you have never watched, go back and watch other episodes. You will learn some more, you will be encouraged, you will be challenged, you will be edified, So just go back to the channel. There are so many videos over there, and just learn something from it. My name is Nashami Wangara. I am Mr. Wangara's daughter. Mimi ni mtoto wa mutu. Na mimi ni mama ya mutu. No, that's why I love parenting, and that's why I love young people. And I am honored today to have an amazing young lady. She's very young. By the way, she's very young. An amazing young lady who is joining me on set, and we are going to have a beautiful conversation. So I invite you to join us and just be part of this by your viewership, and later on with your feedback, even as we come to the end of it all. So welcome and join us, and let's do this together. You, me, her. We're going to do this. Usimute na usiminimize sana hapo kwa kuminimize cha kujifanya uko busy. Usiwatchingi, by the way, usiwatchingi episodes za zile uko job na uko busy. Chapa works. Ukimaliza uko relax mode, sasa ndio tu watch. Ndio watch yote. Manzo una missing content fit juu umemute. Hizo ni words. Sawa. Anyway. Hi mama.
Hello.
How are ya?
I am good.
Good to have you.
Good to have you as well.
Nimewahi kuambia that you have such a contagious smile.
Oh.
Alafu unapenda tu ku smile.
Let me tell you, actually the people who remember me for my smile.
Oh.
There's a time I met a pastor some time back, and he used to be my neighbor. So when he met me, he said, "Oh my goodness, I remember that smile."
Oh.
So when he was introducing me to his friends, he was like, "She always used to smile a lot." Yeah.
Thank you. The world needs more smiles. Trust me, there are people who are always frowning.
Yeah.
So please, let's light their lives with our smiles.
Thank you for that, Nash.
How have you been?
I'm great. I'm great. I mean, I was just like today, first time doing this, in terms of, the story that I'm about to share. I've never shared it publicly. So I felt like, but then at some point I was like, really? Should I? But then I think I'm ready, Nash.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I'm comfortable with you.
That's an honor. Thank you very much.
I think you really prayed. I think you really prayed.
To engage heaven before we made this call.
I think you really did. Yeah, yeah.
No, that's good. But anyway, before we get too much talking, because I know myself, please introduce yourself to our amazing audience.
All right, great. So my name is Loyce Odhiambo, or Loyce Odo. You can call me either. My brand name is Loyce Odo, but the name on the documents is Loyce Odhiambo. So I am a mother of one son. He's 12 years old. He's called Julian Dennis Orlando. And he told me, "Mom, please talk well about me. Tell them that I'm the best footballer in the world." You got that? So yeah. So yes, and I'm a communications professional. Been 10 years in the field, and it's really awesome. I grew up wanting to be on TV. Nash, so this is close to TV.
This is TV.
This is TV?
Yeah, it's on screen. We're officially on screen. We did it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But I've had a podcast before with my friend Ruth. Yes, and on adventures with Christ.
Christ,
Yes,
yeah.
and yeah, we talked a lot quite over there, and I'm sure we impacted many. So I'm also
Definitely.
hopeful that today many lives will be touched.
Amazing.
Yeah, because of
amazing.
yeah.
So Loyce, how? Tell me about your family, Mr. It's Mr. Odhiambo's family, right?
Yes, Mr. Oh yeah, by the way, I am Mr. Odhiambo's daughter. Yes.
So tell me about the
Engineer
Odhiambos.
Odhiambo.
Tell me about
I'm
Engineer
being Luo.
Odhiambo's. You're so Luo, my friend. Are you from Siaya?
No.
Okay, fine. It is in Siaya that I hear when you're walking in either of those two sub-county, Ikweni, Alego, Ukwama, wherever, be very careful. You might, if you throw stone, you might hit a doctor
Yeah.
or an engineer
Exactly.
or a professor.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hi, Luos. Hi, cousins. Anyway, tell me about Mr. Odhiambo's family, your family, that is.
All right. So he actually calls himself Engineer Wino. So, but of course, we are the Odhiambo family because that's our surname. And it's a family of 5. So that's dad, mom, my 2 brothers, and I. Okay. I'm the only girl.
Oh.
And I'm the firstborn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So only girl and firstborn.
Okay.
So my second born brother always competes with me. He thinks that I'm his twin. He actually sometimes introduces himself as the firstborn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the age difference between the
4
two?
years.
Please, akwe mpole. Akwe mpole sana.
4 years.
Okay.
But I've grown with him for a long time. 4 years.
Okay.
With that age difference. We grew up together for quite a long time, and then now my other brother came much later, 11 years later. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how has it been, especially being an only daughter, how has it been, especially now looking in terms of growing up and being a young girl, a teenage girl and all that, and you are a firstborn and you are an only daughter. Tell me about Loyce the teenager, if there's any highlight that you might have.
Loyce the teenager? Wow. I was a go-getter. That's what I remember. I was never afraid in a shami. I used to take the stage on almost everything. I was the teenager that was not so scared. You know the way we say that teenagers or keep to themselves and all that. I could be asked to dance and do a presentation, and I would do it. I would hit the road running. So I was very, very vocal. I was also very what do you call it? I was very brave, very bold, and I just loved people.
Yeah.
I loved being with people. I loved being around people. I loved presenting. That's why I was telling you, my dream was always to be on TV.
Yeah.
I loved presentations. And I imagine most of my classmates always wanted me to do the presentations. Yeah. Because they thought I was eloquent. They thought I was eloquent. They thought,
seems like,
oh, sorry,
not
I'm
a thought.
Yeah, and they thought I could articulate issues well. So I was very, very versatile as well. I could do so many things, and that is something I have up until now.
Okay.
Like I find myself putting my hands on quite a lot and quite a number of things. Yeah, that makes me feel good. I wouldn't say I was not a challenging one, but not so challenging. I don't think I was too challenging to my parents.
The highs are
Mom, Dad,
over.
I hope I'm saying the truth.
How do anajua, you know? We might say, well, I wasn't, and they're like, where? You know, sometimes I always tell people, like for me, I remember when I was younger, in primary, I think class 3, 4, 5, thereabout, I was so outspoken. And I was those girls that, just like you, I'll be all over, like, Shahiri, maybe I was more a Swahili person. Well, I still am, kinda. But I was always all over the place. When we are doing skits, they'll give me some of those role plays, you know? See at supporting. Sisi ndio main. Because the confidence, na kaufupi, yo katoshana hapa, lakini ka confidence kako hapo chini. But when I became a teenager, it changed.
It changed.
For me. Because I think the realization of I'm a teenager, I'm discovering myself. I hated my voice and people used to make fun of it. I became introverted, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
So interesting that my high school friends, till now, they always wonder, when did you become all this? This wasn't you.
Yeah.
I'm like, nyinyi mole suppressed. From the beginning.
They suppressed you.
It was not so from the beginning, you know. But I love that you are such a vibrant young person.
But I was also quite sensitive as well. I used to cry a lot. Trust me, I used to cry a lot. I was the person who, when I'm in high school and mom and dad were to come visit me, and they took like maybe just 10 minutes. They came in 10 minutes late. they'd find me in tears.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Mtoto. But anyway, but you would say, in a nutshell, you would say your teenage years were on a scale of 1 to 5. Were your years amazing, or where would you scale it on a scale of 1 to 5? If you want to say, I had an amazing teenage life.
4.
You put it at 4.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a win.
Yeah, that's a win.
Where?
I loved it.
Where? Usiniulize yangu.
I think that's for another episode.
That's uniulize.
Okay.
By the way, is it the previous guest? I can't remember. There's a guest, and I've mentioned it once and twice, by the way. And Aman is make you appeal today officially. I've always said this. One day I want to sit there.
Oh, really?
On the apparent show. Someone else to host.
I will make sure that happens.
Me, I sit on the other side.
I will make sure that happens.
You can just
Maybe I'll be your host.
I wanted to say that. You can just be that host. I promise to answer well and to make it flow.
I know you will. I have confidence in you.
But anyway, now, Mami, I want us to get into the meat of our conversation today.
Yeah.
It's about someone who literally has given you a message already. You said it's Julius?
Julian Dennis
Orlando.
Yes.
So Julian has decided that he's already pigaing Debe for himself, which I like.
Yeah.
But I want us to just have conversations around Julian and you, because you are single-handedly raising this baby and you have been doing it graciously. But I want you to take us in to your journey of motherhood, and from the very beginning, and then we will end to the now about this, how life is with this best footballer in the world. Watch any emphasize. Njua akiwatch atasema, Mom, see that auntie, she knows it.
And she also felt it.
So that when we meet up, we'll be like, hi, footballer. You know? But anyway, so I just want us to walk this journey, and thank you for allowing us to just get into your life and just get to know it more. So let's begin from the very beginning. I mean, there was a day you were just a young girl living your life alone and doing your thing. And then one day we found ourselves, we realized.
Yeah.
We realized differently. Some miss their period. Some start feeling funny. Some are sick.
Yeah.
Some, but anyway, in whichever way. But I just want to tell you and ask this. Number one, how old were you when you were getting into motherhood? At what age?
23. Yes, I was 23. I was actually just exiting university when I realized that I was pregnant. It was quite a journey for me because, to be honest with you, it is nothing I dreamt of. Okay. And it's nothing I dreamt. In fact, you see the way you can even judge people for yourselves. You're like, I think I'm more disciplined than so-and-so. This one, if she's out, definitely. Like I used to judge a lot back then, and I thought perhaps for me I could have taken longer in that sector, and even just not even imagine myself being raising my child alone. So I never really saw it coming. And so it's something that happened. Of course, you meet somebody, and after meeting somebody, the way all hell breaks loose. Sweep you off your feet, and there are things happening, and you're like, you can't even see forward. This is the guy, the destination. Guy. This is the destination. Not knowing that, life is large. Life is large, Nashami, by the way. But sometimes our minds are closed and fixated on what is the present, and our eyes are just on the present, and we cannot, So whatever anybody tells us, we're like, no, I think this is the one. Even my parents, they're like, Loyce, how about this and that? But you're like, no, Mom, Dad, I think it's the one. So of course, things happened, and I realized that I was expecting a baby. And of course, I wouldn't have known the symptoms because I realized I was sickly. I went to hospital, and I was diagnosed, and that's what they found. And the whole world just turned around. Yeah, that was very new news. New news. Yeah, that was new news for me. And I really didn't know how to take it at that point in time. Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. Yeah.
You're saying that, and I'm just thinking, I had a guest that I hosted, and she got pregnant at 18. Of course, she wasn't ready. And sometimes people might assume, like, well, at least if you're above 20, you're ready. But no, if you're ready, you're ready. If you're not, you're not. You might be 25, then 28, and that was not part of your plan then.
Yeah.
I had who was it? Was it in college or somebody? There was someone I know who was actually, he had just graduated with his doctorate. And when I knew him, he had just gotten engaged. So he was telling us his story.
Yeah.
He said, when I was a young man, I gave myself targets. And my plan was, I am not, no, the way he said, well, he's Luo. He said, no daughter of anyone is marrying me if I'm not Dr.
Okay.
Evans.
Yeah.
I remember his name was Evans. If I'm not Dr. Evans, I'm not making anybody's daughter my wife. And so he was dating to marry when he was Dr. Evans.
Yeah.
So the whole place of, I have my life plan, that this should come at this point if possible and everything. And then something that happens, if it is not part of plan, I mean, so we are never ready.
Yeah.
I mean, even the whole place of marriage, there is someone who might be ready at 23.
It's true.
And me, I might not be ready at 35.
Yeah, true. True that.
Anyway, so when baby is coming and all that, even just it is new news and you have to adjust to it because life is already growing in the inside of you. Honest question, from the onset, did you embrace the baby? Or did you have those two feelings like, because I know sometimes you're like, unfortunately, unknowingly, we reject this life within us because of the, like, I wasn't ready for all this. What was your emotional thought around that?
Well, I knew I had something to deal with, but I wanted to deal with it the right way. And so I chose to keep the baby and just decided to follow the right channels, speaking to my parents about it, trying to call the person responsible as well for it. And that's how it all started again. So that was also something new.
Yeah.
Having now to break the news to the people around you, to your family, to your friends and all that, but specifically to your family. And it was a bit challenging for me because I didn't know how they would take it up. I knew Mama has raised me well, Dad too. So I was like, I'm so sure she's going to be disappointed because this is not what we had planned for, and this is not how she saw me, she saw my future. Because I'm so sure there are other things that she or he, that's Dad, would have wanted me to achieve before all this. And the fact that now I wasn't married legally, all right? So I'm having this baby and I'm not married to the person whom we've had the baby together with. So it was really difficult. And of course, just also reaching out to the guy and also just noting that it was not someone who was really willing to walk the whole journey with me. That was also another bomb. Yeah, so it was quite tragic for me. I think I sunk in my own life at that time. I didn't know what to do. And fast forward, I became confused. I became confused, but I had really, really supportive parents.
Amazing.
Really supportive parents. Like they walked with me the whole journey. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to reach there, and I'm gonna talk about how the support has been, but it was really it was challenging.
The day you brought forth Julian and you held that baby in your hands, tell me that feeling.
All right.
Like now finally we are here manifesting in the physical.
Let me tell you, Nashami, even before we reached there, I stayed home for a while until I was 6 months pregnant. So I told Mom, I want to go live with Grandma, now her mother. So I went to live with Grandma in Nyakach, that's Ushago. So Mom was like, okay, fine, you go there and then you come back, all right? Go there and then you come back. So it's like, cool. I mean, I'll come back because I felt like I just needed to be in a place where there was peace and quiet. And grandmas are so loving and so so I was like, I just wanted to be with her, I just wanted to be with her. So I packed my bags. Mom called Grandma and told Grandma I'm coming, I'm going home. And she was excited. Grandma was like, yay, So I went home, I went to Grandma, and she took care of me for all that time. And of course, keeping in touch with Mom, who day in and day out. So the day for me to now come back home, to go back to Nairobi, Mom is calling and she's asking, Loyce, you're not coming back? And I'm like, please just talk to grandma first. So I put grandma on the phone, and then grandma was like, even here people are born, like here. It's not only Nairobi where people give birth. Of course, she said it's in Luo. So mom was like, oh, okay. So she decided to stay. Then I was like, yeah, she decided to stay. So grandma, I remember my late grandma now, she said, yes. So I stayed with her the whole time up to giving birth.
Aww.
So imagine they're the ones who took me to hospital at night. My grandma and my uncle took me to hospital at night. And of course, the whole process of labor pains and all that. And you're like, oh my goodness, is everything going to be okay? And I knew so well mom was also worried, you know, but I had already told her the signs that this is coming. So later that night at 3 a.m., November 23rd, 2012, I got my baby Julian. And of course he was crying, covered, a loud cry, covered in, you know, all that. But then I was like, wow, he's here. He's finally here. Like, I've waited for him all this time. I used to sing for him. You know that you can just sing songs and just lull him. And finally he was here. I was like, oh, my little baby is actually here. That's what came to mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it was a special moment just receiving him.
It's so sacred. That
and the
moment is
nurses were
sacred.
so good. They're so good. It's like, here's your baby. You know, it was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about just grandma being there, kina, uncle, and everyone, talk to me about, and you've mentioned kidogo about your parents, but just talk to me about the whole place of support system, not just when you're carrying the pregnancy, and even because you're a new mother, you've never been one before, and the first years can really take a toll on someone. So just tell me about how present this support was, even in the first years of Julian's growing.
Okay, great. So of course grandma was there because that is where I gave birth to Julian. So grandma is there and grandpa was also there, but grandpa was sickly, right? So I actually named Julian after grandpa, Dennis Orlando. His name is Dennis Orlando. So I was so close to him and he taught me so many things, and I was like, wow, this guy, I mean, he's a really, he had so much wisdom, so much knowledge. And I was like, okay, I think I'd want my son to just tap into that same wisdom. I named him after him. And he loved him. He saw him. He saw his great-grandchild before he went to be the Lord.
That's sweet.
And it was so amazing. And grandma was also there, you know, just ensuring that I eat, ensuring that I bathe him, kwanza morning and evening. Oh, it was so difficult. Has he bathed? It's morning. And you know, the way Nyakach is cold. So you can imagine an early morning bath with a baby. Has he bathed? Night comes. Has he bathed? So I had to really be on toes with, you know, just ensuring that the baby is clean, the baby is okay. But she fed us and she ensured that we were very, very okay. Until the point, it reached a point now when mom came to see us now after hearing that now I'd given birth. So my uncles were also there. Let me just say I had a supportive family, extended and also nuclear. I had a supportive family.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's good. That boy was born in love.
He was born in love.
Surrounded with so much love.
Oh yes, he
was. That's a win. That's a win.
Oh yes,
amazing. He's a blessed boy. Julian. I see you, brother.
Yeah.
Now, you have walked the journey for 12 years.
Yes.
Single-handedly.
Yes.
And God by your side and with all this support system. But Loyce will agree with me, we are living in a society that there are myths and judgmental, the society judges all this thing about single mothers and everything. So if you'd highlight one or two of some of these myths and societal judgments that you wish the society unlearned, like, let's just stop this. This is not good. This is not going in a good direction. Would you point of any? Yeah.
Great. So let me tell you something. Don't worry, I'll talk about my grandparents a lot.
No worries.
So just to tell you the truth, I was born and raised, my first year I was raised with my grandparents, the ones I went back to before I gave birth to Julian. And what happened was, after mom gave birth to me, she was in university at that time. So she had to go back and complete school.
Uh-huh.
And my grandparents are very intentional about that. Like, she has to go back and complete school. So of course you can imagine a young woman in the village, and she's one of the first women to, pursue higher education. What's going on in her mind? And she's gotten a child. You get it? So she had supportive parents as well. So what happened was she left me with them for 1 year. So my grandparents used to raise me. They raised me for a whole year. So grandpa used to wake up in the morning, go to the shamba. They've fed me uji, they've fed me milk and whatnot. Grandma was a teacher. After feeding me, changing me, she had to go to school. She used to go and teach in nursery school, and then she comes back, she goes to the shamba, comes back, checks on me, and ensures that I'm okay. They were the first people to actually get that stigma of, why are you raising your child's child? And I'm told that it was really bad at that time. But they stood tall. They knew what they wanted. They knew that their child had to complete school. All right. So whatever the case, because they used to carry me wherever they go. So whenever people would point fingers at them, they'd be like, this is my child as well. So I really don't care. So they also, just listening to those stories also helped me be bolder in who I was in the society, because people really do judge. And even I have judged once or twice. All right. And people really do judge. But then we do realize that things happen, but we have to move. We have to move. And of course, the support system also really makes you feel brave. It gives you some braveness, because if you have a bad support system, where will you find it becomes a bit difficult to even deal with it yourself.
True.
But when you know your mom is supporting you, your dad is supporting you, grandma, grandpa, aunties, uncles are supporting you, then you have, no matter what somebody tells you, you just, you have that boldness that I'm still going to be okay, and I'm still going to win this. Yeah.
Amazing. I think the whole place, like, when your nuclear, or rather your intimate circle supports you, you're able to face the larger circle out there.
True.
But if the intimate circle ain't supporting you, man, this will be too much for anyone.
So your intimate circle can crush you.
Oh, it can.
Or make you.
Oh, it can.
Yes.
Amazing. And while at it, have you at any point had the guilt feeling like, that was wrong? It should not have happened. Those feelings like, why? And if it has ever occurred to you, how did you deal with it? If you've ever felt like that?
Yeah, for sure. Of course, I've had those guilt feelings come and go, thinking that perhaps if this didn't happen, I would be so far. If this hadn't happened, I would be doing this and that. So sometimes they come and go. But then, there's a place I lived actually, and it was really interesting that there's a soldier who really loved Julian, and every time I walked to Julian, he was like, take care of that boy. Take care of that boy. Take care of that boy. So all the time I'm looking at this soldier. Sometimes you overlook people because of the kind of things that they do. But this soldier intentionally told me almost every day, take care of that boy. That boy will take you far. That boy will take you far. And so that just gave me a lot of, boldness. And it gave me a lot of peace within me that, oh my goodness, Julian, you are blessed. You are loved. And he's a loved boy. Like, I see wherever he goes, people just embrace him, and he's loved. And it's just amazing,
Amazing.
So those are some of the things that give me hope to, continue, as much as those guilty moments come, but the fact that people speak life. They keep on speaking life. This boy, it gives you hope. And they're like, great. Then God, you've given me a gift. So I see him as a gift that he's given me to take care of in this world. Yeah.
And so far, so good.
Yeah, so
You're
far,
loving
so
the
good.
journey?
Yeah, the journey has been difficult.
Definitely.
Nashami,
Tell me about it.
It's been difficult. I remember, oh my goodness, I remember there's a time I was with him in the house, and I think I was laid off work, and things were a bit tough. And I remember I had we had this little saving box that was just specifically for him. I in fact went and bought it from one of these gift shops. Brought it to him and told him, Julian, you'll be saving your money here. So anytime I could give him money, he could put it inside that metal box. Right? It was really precious. So even me, sometimes I'd drop in something there, and it was heavy enough at some point. So this day, there's no food, and rent is due. I have nothing to give. I do not know what to do. And I'm like, Julian, we do not have anything to eat. What do we do? We had to break the box. That is one of the things I regret in my life. Because now we had to use that money to buy the food. Because now I had to make him understand, oh my goodness, we don't have food. This is the metal box where you're saving your money. But what do we do now? And I felt so bad doing it, Nashami. Those are some of the things that I felt so bad breaking that box. For the sake of us to just eat for that night, but because I was like, if I do it, what will he think of me as a parent? Will he think that I'm not seeing his savings as something that is important or whatnot? So those are some of the challenges that we used to go through, and even the landlord just coming and knocking and saying, I'm giving you how many days, and he's there and he's listening and he's there, he's hugging me, telling me, Mom, it's okay. It's okay, we're gonna get this. Like, he's very strong. He always just speaks life whenever he sees me low. He says, Mom, don't worry, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I remember there's this time the landlord came and I got into his car, and I couldn't leave Julian alone because he was still small. So we got into the car together. So the landlord was explaining to me how I need to pay dues before. So Julian was there listening to everything, and the interesting thing, when we walked out of the car, I asked him, did you hear anything? He said, Mom, no, I didn't hear anything. But one day he reminded me, Mom, you remember that conversation we had? When the landlord was, telling you that, and look at us now, So he remembered, but he just didn't want to tell me then because perhaps he knew he would hurt me,
Oosh, 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 oosh. It's such a journey, and now that it's just the two of you, you're doing life, the two of you. And I mean, like you're saying, he's there to see everything, to witness everything, to hold your hand, to pat you on the shoulder. He's really playing the gentleman in this relationship. I like.
He is, for sure.
But tell me about generally the pressures of raising a child alone. Because you are alone, and we agree, whether you are alone or whether you're two, parenting is a tall order. But now this is you alone, single-handedly doing this. Can we talk about that space and just how has been the pressure? Is the pressure increasing or decreasing, or it is increasing?
Thanks for that, Nashami. I must say that being a mother is something that cannot really be explained in a book, really. Because it's not a blueprint for everybody. So how I mother my child might be different from how you mother yours, and how every other mother or father who is raising a child would do the same. So I would say I have grown into it. The successes, the challenges, I have grown into them. And now it's like I'm not growing alone, but I'm growing with somebody by my side.
Oh, wow.
You get
Yes.
So he's also witnessing my faults. He's also witnessing my successes. And we are talking about them. Because we are working in this together.
True.
Because what affects me affects him. And children really catch very fast when you're not okay.
They do.
They do.
Oh, they do. We think they don't, but they do.
They
my
do.
Goodness. Yeah.
Because there are days when I'm down and he's like, Mom, what's wrong? And you're trying to hide it from him so that it doesn't see it. But he'll catch it very fast. He'll catch it very fast, And it's really been a tough journey, but also one that has a lot of learning, lessons learned. Because we're going through it together, and the fact that he's also able to tell me, Mom, no, this is wrong. Let's do this. So for him, I find him as he's grown to be a mature boy. And of course, I understand my place as his mother, but I also do understand God speaking through him to me. So I have also to be alert in that kind of way. That yes, I'm his mother. Julian, you have to do this, you have to do that. But I also have to be humble enough to listen to him speak to me. Because through him, I've also gotten to do some things or align some things because of what he has told me. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I also allow him to just give me some advice. Like when I'm about to do something, I tell him, like even when I was coming here, I told him. And that's when he told me, Mom, please speak well about me. You know?
Amazing.
Please speak well about me. You know? So he knows. So I have to engage him in the processes of my life. And he also does the same. Yeah.
Ah, glorious. That's beautiful. I love your relationship.
Thank you.
It is admirable.
Thank you.
And while at it, how would you say?
Let me interrupt you a
Please
bit.
do.
The challenges as well. So Julian came at a point in my life where now he's growing. He's becoming a child who is seeing everything and doing everything. And I remember that's a time I was now getting into ministry as a youth, in my church, as a young person in my church. And, you know, I had all these things to do, praise and worship in the music ministry and also different kinds of leadership. And so I used to ask myself, I have to do this. I have to go for a kesha. I have to go for a prayer afternoon. I have to go for, I don't know, just different events. But I can't leave him behind. I had to carry him almost everywhere. I remember there's a time even at my workplace where I was working then, and I think my boss had asked me for something, and I told him, I'm so sorry, I don't have anybody at home that I can live with the boy with. Come with the boy. That's what she told me. Just come with him. There are things he's going to learn here that someday is going to make him be a better person in life, you know. So I had to literally walk with him everywhere. Everywhere. And sometimes I was like, oh my goodness, what are people seeing me walking with my kid and things have to happen. But I had friends who also kept on encouraging me. It's okay. Let him come. Let him come. Sometimes I go into adult conversations and he's there. He's just playing around. He's just, you know, playing around. But then I'm like, is all this making sense to him? But people are like, it's okay. Let him be. Let him be. There are things that he will catch. There are things that he will grasp. And one day it will make him better, you know. So I literally carried him everywhere, Nashami. Literally carried him everywhere. Yeah.
And talking, you've mentioned something about your friends and all that. I wanted to ask about support system that is not family.
Okay.
Like the people in maybe when he was growing or even right now. There are those people that you can point out that, you know, there are those that you can say, this one has stuck. This is my to-go-to person at any time.
Yeah.
And if you can highlight even one or two, I love giving people flowers. We will give them flowers on the show. Kaenda. Yes.
Oh, gosh. Yes, I have friends who are aunties to Julian. Self-proclaimed aunties.
I know.
You know that thing? I am Julian's aunt.
Next time I'm hanging out with him.
I'm Julian's aunt. So I have them. I have friends who've loved me and loved him. In fact, most of the time they think about him more than me. So I'm like, hey, you guys are, I'm here, no. How is so-and-so? No, ask me how is Loyce first.
Tuanzie kwa Loyce.
Tuanzie kwa Loyce, but it's more of how is so-and-so. There's a friend of mine who, at some point, I was going through some challenges in my life, and she specifically told me, she went to God and said, do it for Julian.
Oh.
Do it for the sake of Julian. That's Maureen.
Oh.
Do it for the sake of Julian. Yeah. So he has aunties. He has Ruthie, Auntie Priscilla, Auntie Maureen, and various other aunties. My cousins are also been very supportive as well. So he has people who love him.
Amazing.
He has people. So I know Julian has felt love, not just from my family, you know, within the confines of my family, but also through the friendships that I've garnered in my stages of life. Yeah, so he has aunties.
And about male figures in his life, apart from your parents?
Oh, great. So I have friends who've also really been supportive and wanting to know who he is. Some of them have been like, you know, told themselves that they will be there for him no matter what. So I have a few male figures who I know very well I can entrust, Julian to them
Yeah.
wherever it is that they are, and they'll be able to, help me pray with him and, just pray for him as well and just stand with him. But of course, even for male figures, you have to be very careful
True.
because some people can come in the name of male figures, but they're coming in for
Yeah,
various
I know,
other
right?
things and reasons. So you also really have to be careful who the male figure really is. So you have to really also be keen on who you're bringing into your son's life at that point, because not everybody would want to. And sometimes people say it for the sake of saying it, and they don't do it.
They don't show up
Like,
when it's needed. Yeah,
they don't show up. So that you still go back and you're like, oh, so and so said that they'll be there for him, they'll be there for me, but it's still very difficult to prove that sometimes. So just a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had cases? I know he's a good boy. Julian is an amazing boy. Julian. But have you had cases of discipline issues with him? And if there were, how did you handle them?
Yeah, of course. Discipline comes with growth, because as a child learns, there are things that he won't do well, but you will now steer him. This is the right way to do things. The thing is, we've not had massive challenges. We've not really had massive challenges. But of course, day in and day out, there are things we talk about, things to do with just being clean, things to do with respecting people. How do you talk to people? Have you done your homework? How are you taking school life? Because it does school and football, you have to balance. You have to learn to balance them all. Make sure that before you step out of the house, you've done this, and you've also helped in doing one or two things. Learn to wash clothes, learn to wash even dishes, learn to do this. And of course, he's a kid, so definitely there are things he won't do. And you're there to remind and remind and drum it in his head. Yeah, and sometimes give a spank if it's needful. But for me, he's been easy. Yeah.
He's made your journey easier.
Yeah.
He's eased the assumed burden.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
He's eased the burden, and I pray that it remains that way. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you became a mom, and even as you continue enjoying the journey, 12 years going to 13 years later, talking of 13, he's turning 13.
Yes, he's turning 13 November.
Please remind me, I owe him a gift.
Okay, great.
Specifically, I give that gift to 13-year-olds.
And me?
Are you 13?
You see, we're doing that too.
We are focusing on Julian.
So I'm raising for 13 years.
No, this gift is for a teenager.
Okay, fine.
Yes, you're not a teenager.
Great.
It's not about the years, it is the teenage.
I understand.
You can look at that gift by extension, but it's his.
Okay, great.
Can we continue? What was a gift? But anyway.
Let me accept and move on.
That's good. Now, you got into this for the first time, new news and all that, and you've been navigating around it. You've never been a parent. You've never been a parent to a teenager. You're gonna be one. Like, everything is new. The new news doesn't end, right?
It doesn't end.
It doesn't.
No.
There's a day you'll be a first-time mother-in-law.
Yeah.
A first-time grandma.
Grand new news.
But what are some? Is there some of this? There's there's a strength within you that you never knew existed that showed up when you became a mother, or there are things that literally, and when you're looking at the journey, at there are points you can point and say, I didn't see this coming. I didn't know I can handle this. I didn't know I can deal with this. Like, motherhood has it at any point just brought out a side of you that you didn't even know existed?
I mean, even just appreciating that he's turning 13, I look back, I look at him, who has done all this? Like, really, we are here? Can I really say it's me? I don't think so. I can't say it's me. It's God's grace.
Amen.
It's really God's grace. Because I know I couldn't handle it perfectly. I didn't have tools, Nashami.
You didn't.
I didn't have tools. You see the way you have tools right now here. We have the camera, we have the, we have all these things, the taper and all that. I didn't have any tools, but things had to be done.
Yeah.
Of course, there was the chasing. We need this, we need that. But then I told God, I do not want to chase for anything temporary. If I need money, give me that money to take care of him. because I of course there are so many advices. Hey Nashami, this world has advice. Let me tell you, why don't you go to court? Why don't you do this? Why don't you, until you feel like your mind is blocked. You feel your mind is blocked. I just went down on my knees. I told God, God, if it's money that I need, let it come from you, so that I raise this baby into whom he needs to be, because he is yours. He belongs to you. You have given him to me. I'm not going to chase around for that.
Okay.
And also just acknowledging the support that I already have and thanking God for that. That so-and-so is here for me. Let's do this. I know I can do this. Tough as it may be. Tough as it may be. Of course, the challenges are that I'm the one working, right? So if I don't have, for example, something like medical cover. So if I don't have a job that gives me medical cover, you get it. And like someone who has is being raised by both parents, if one doesn't have, the other one can. So is a dandia in either. But now for me, those are some of the struggles that you see. You get it, and it's a bit difficult to tackle it, because it's also hard going back to mom and dad.
True.
You know,
very true.
Asking and asking and asking, because even them, they've done the best that they could have done for you. You know, dad also just ensured this lady, the way, what I want to, you know, I think that point also really put my dad in a place where he was like, all I want for her is just to keep on skyrocketing. Let her develop. So if it's masters, Loyce, let's do this. Let's keep her reading. Let's keep her studying. Let's keep her going in school, so that she focuses on it. And up to date, my dad has never asked me about marriage. Never. Never. If he has, I've never had, or maybe it's flow, but he's never asked me about that. He's always asking, what next? What next level are we going to? You know. So for him, I think he sees far. He sees far. So when you have such kind of people, it helps you really, you know, breathe. Breathe.
And talking about dad is not pushing you about marriage and all that, but can we talk about that whole place of you and Julian doing life, and then you are meeting people?
Okay.
Because you're a beautiful girl, you are an amazing human, and I know sons of Abraham look at you somehow. They look at you somehow. And just the whole place of dating and single parenting and all that. How has it been? Ama, you've never dated since that boy was born. Kitu happened.
No, dating is there. I've met people. I've even met worse people. I like that you're tricking your tail. It's true. I've met worse people. But of course now my guards are, you know, like, ooh, here no. You come out of it. Here no. So of course also the idea of introducing him to people, you know, you can't introduce him to everybody. In fact, you can't. It's not, it's hard, Nashami. It's hard. Because when someone is in your life, sometimes you can hide, but it's not so easy to hide sometimes. You get it. And of course he's seen the faults, and sometimes he asks the question of, where did so-and-so go, you know, because he knew there was somebody somewhere. Where did so-and-so go, you know, and it's hard to explain, and you have to come up with, you know, something, a story, to just ensure that he's okay, you know, because that person was around, but he's no longer around.
Not there anymore.
He's not there anymore. But I think for now, I'm really into just taking my time with people, learning them, understanding exactly what they want. That part, exactly what they want, also really matters to me. Before I even get him to know that this is happening. But he's at a stage right now where he understands what love is.
He does, definitely.
He does. He totally does. And he knows what makes me happy. So sometimes I know there are things he can't tell me, but I know he knows that I know. Yeah.
So he's kind of protecting, like, but
Yeah.
Mam, kuna venye.
Yeah, exactly. But also just making him understand that there's no giving up in this life. Just because your father is not with me does not mean that I'll just forever be the way I am. Exactly. Also, there's that hope and there's that talk I give him that, you know, one day things might happen this way. One day, you know, our lives might, you know, have a turnaround towards this direction. So I also prepare him enough because there's also that hope that something will happen. You get it? Yeah.
That place of preparing, and sometimes I find it, especially in cases, let's say parents who are together and they separated or divorced, or one of them passed on, and some parents don't prepare their children. The children just come from school and find somebody. Somebody came. Or that is if now they won't go the wedding way. Or then you just find someone, things are happening. Your mother is finding her husband, your dad, and you're like, Atukuko involved.
Yeah, exactly.
We are stakeholders in this. Why didn't you involve us? So I love the place of preparation, so that he's expecting that actually. So when it happens, it's not like, Mom, why are you including somebody in our WhatsApp group? It's just
all of a sudden,
you know. But the prep is really good. It's really good.
It's really good.
Now, as we come to a wrap almost, because I need you to do two things. Number one, I just want you to talk to single mothers. From one to another. It doesn't matter the age, and it doesn't matter how we got ourselves there, but you single-handedly dealing with this and raising these childhood children. And I just want you to speak your heart to them. I think it would really, really, really encourage another. So
all
by
right.
all means,
okay.
Yes, Mama.
This is what I'd say. Still fly like a butterfly. I love the butterfly because it has stages that make it what it is. And you see, the stage of a butterfly, the very end is very beautiful. People have their own trails in life. And you know, there's some things that, you know, people tell me, like right now when someone looks at me, and especially when I go to the village, Nashami, people ask me, hey, uyo mtu amekweka kwaje, you know. Like they assume you cannot be you alone, and you cannot be raising your child alone. You must be getting money from so and so. But that's not the case, Nashami. You don't have to get money from so and so to raise your children. You can build yourself. You can study. You can work hard, build yourself, and raise your own children. You don't have to rely on a man. You don't have to rely on anybody. You know, they call them, I don't know, sugar daddies and what. You don't have to. You can be you and just raise your child like that. Because I know there's a struggle that I have to pay school fees, I have to pay rent, so I have to look for somebody kando, even if I don't like him, just to help me. But I'm also giving him favors. You know, and that's not the case. And when I'm looking like this, it doesn't mean I have someone who's with me, who's taking care of me to raise my child. I am doing it alone on my own. You get it?
True.
Yeah. And you can also do it on your own. You don't have to rely on somebody else to do it. But as long as you have that support, and even if you don't have that support system, just build yourself slowly. You don't have to shoot at the to the very end, but just a day at a time. Take a day at a time. You've eaten ugali and skuma today. It's okay. Make the boy understand that not every day you'll eat beef, not every day you'll eat pork, chicken and all that. There are days you'll eat rice and black tea alone, and it's okay. Because there's something they are picking from that. There's something that they're learning from that. And don't hold on to your babies as if, you know, sometimes single parents can be like, I don't, because I've been hurt, I want to hold on to my baby and not expose them to anyone else. You know, that can be wrong, Nashami, because what you're doing to the child is, it's just you and that child alone. What if you're gone? You get it?
Check.
Yeah. What if you're gone one day? You know, sometimes we now have that cocoon. We want him to have the best. We want to give him everything. Want him to be in the best school, the best what? What if you can't do that? What if you can't allow the child to live like any other child?
Yeah.
You don't have to tell him you don't have a dad and so you can't do it. No, allow him to just live with the community, the way the community is being.
True.
And don't hold him too tight. So that when you're not there, it's difficult for him or her to cope with the world or to cope with the community. That's the advice that I can give.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And as we bring it to a wrap, now how do I do this? It is 2 in 1. Number 1, I just want you to speak to your parents.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to just speak to them. And after your parents, I want you to speak to Julian. Yay, Julian has to be spoken to. Yeah, that's what we're going to Julian. So from your heart to Paps and Mom, and then to amazing Julian.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, great. So Mom and Dad, thank you so much for raising such a beautiful daughter. I know it's your only daughter, so yeah, such a beautiful daughter. And I know there have been pain points, there have been struggles of even just bringing me up into who I really am today. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the work that you've put in, the love that you've shown, the grace. It's been amazing just being your child and just realizing that I belong to a family that loves me. Mom and Dad, you know that I know that you love me so much, and really God bless you, because this doesn't stop here. You know there's still much more that God is going to do for us, and we're going far for sure. Yes.
Amazing. Aww.
And Julian, I love you. I did not taint your name in any way. I told them that you're the best footballer in the world, and they'll witness it. Watch this space for Julian. Yes, and I love you.
Aww.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for what you do in Julian's life. Thank you for being his hero. And thank you for modeling. You know, I hosted a young lady here, and I was asking her about when she sees parenting from her parents, does it make her look forward to being a parent, or does it scare her? You know, and those are some of the questions when we ask our children. It helps us reflect on what kind of parents we are.
Yeah.
Because if they see an amazing model, they'll be like, I can't wait to be, so that I can also.
Yes.
And thank you for that, being that model.
Yeah.
More than the other support systems that he has around, he has you, and he has the best.
And he has the
you
best.
See you and him
Yes.
against the world.
Yes.
You're conquering more than conquering can do.
Yes.
And we will be here to celebrate every stride.
And God is yet to do wonders.
Ooh,
Left, right, and
the
center.
beginning.
Yes.
The world is yet to behold.
Amen.
Greater things will he do for you.
Amen.
And for that young man.
Amen.
And for your grandchildren.
Amen.
Because he'll be an amazing father.
And great grandchildren.
Sawa.
Yes.
Sawa. Wacha wakuje kizazi baada ya kizazi, vizazi na vizazi na vizazi.
Of course.
But thank you so much. And thank you for just even coming on board and just walking with me your journey, your Julian journey.
Yes, my Julian journey.
Hey, okay, JJ, okay, fine. Hashtag Julian journey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much.
Totally appreciate you. Keep winning.
Amen.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. It's been Loyce, Julian, me, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Uncle, Ruthie, Priscilla, Maureen. I mean, we have been many in this conversation. Just know all those people were in this convo. But thank you for joining us and just working with us, even as Loyce shared her journey, her insights, her lessons, and just being an encouragement. And I echo what she said. You are single-handedly doing this. Give it your all. Push yourself some more. Fly some more. Spread your wings. You've got this. You've got you. You've got these people that are looking up to you as their parents. And you've got God. If God be the center of it all, we got this. So, dear single parent, believe it. You've got what it takes. You've got God. You've got you. And we are here cheering you on. Many are walking this journey successfully by the help of God. You are not an exception. And if you are a young person being raised by a single parent, can I just ask you today, respect that parent some more. Patia yako huyo mzazi heshima, nimesema kama mlui. Mpatie yako tu heshima afresh, because it's not a walk in the park, but they are committed to it. So for that reason, give them more respect, honor them, love them, pray for them, because that is your responsibility in that WhatsApp group. They play their part, you play your part, and God is at the center of it all. So asante sana for joining us today. Dear parent, conversations do not stop here. We keep going on and on and on and on, and the Lord is glorified in it all. We pray and we trust God that every episode impacts, and this particular one, if it has spoken to your heart, let's get your feedback in the comment section and we will engage some more. From us to you, shalom, the Lord bless you and keep being amazing.